The importance of self-development. Self-development is the process of learning new skills, improving existing skills, and getting rid of bad habits. The goal of self-development is so that you increase your chances of success and also achieve your goals, whatever they may be. One very important aspect of self-development is the action you take towards becoming the best version of yourself in every aspect, whether it be physically, mentally, financially. Now, but this does not happen except through conscious effort. It never happens by accident. You need to sit down and make an analysis and seek out the areas of your life that need improvement, and then you need to work on them. So let's say, for example, you want to lose your weight. It's impossible for you to just wake up one day and realize that you've lost weight. You need to actively think about it and act on it. So the message here is very simple. You need to actively think of the things that are going to make you a better human being, and then you need to work on those things. You also need to have absolute self-accountability, which is that you take responsibility for your situation and understand that nobody is going to work on your goals for you apart from you. You shouldn't blame anybody or situations for your circumstances. Instead, what you should do is you work on improving the things you can all the time. Education is another important aspect of self-development. In fact, it's the cornerstone of becoming a better version of yourself. And by education, I don't only mean self-development education or self-help. Basically, anything that you do to expand your knowledge. By continuously learning, you expand your knowledge, skills, and perspectives. And so you know the steps to take, you know what to do, you know what not to do, you have the roadmap, and you also have guidance. But education without action is futile. So keep that in mind. I know so many people who spend their time reading self-help books, watching YouTube videos on self-help, and they continue to do that without action. And quite alright, these people are knowledgeable. When you ask them questions or you have a conversation with them, they know what they are talking about. But they still, for example, keep grudges with other people. They lose their temper very easily. They procrastinate. They do all these things that self-help preaches against. So they are going against what they learn. Which leads me to my next point. And that is that self-development is not only about working to achieve your goals, it's also about eliminating the bad habits from your life. So let's say, for example, you have a bad habit of time management. What you need to do is, consistent with being aware of self-development, is you need to identify your problem. First of all, you've identified it, and then you need to learn or work on ways to solve that problem. So then, once you do that, what you do is this. Anytime you are wasting time, you need to be aware that, oh, I'm wasting my time. And then you need to apply the knowledge you've learned to solve that problem. And then you need to do this again and again and again, anytime the situation repeats. That is how you get rid of bad habits. Like Fuad used to say, perfection is the residual of repetition. Now, I have two things to tell you. Number one is that self-development is very difficult. And that's the secret that most people don't know. That's why they quit. Think of the last thing you did that was very difficult. Maybe preparing for an exam. Self-development is similarly tough, or even tougher. Now, the main reason why self-development, I think, is difficult is because it requires consistency. So if you are able to solve the consistency problem you have, then you are good to go. Number two is that self-development takes time. And by time, I don't mean weeks or months. I mean years and decades. It's a never-ending journey. But the benefits are definitely worth it. You not only improve yourself, but you also inspire and uplift those around you and those that you love. So let's all commit to this journey and make self-development a priority in our lives.